Welcome back to Hockey Central. Jeff Merrick alongside Anthony Stewart. And fresh off the runways of Caledon, Stewie, comes our man, Matt Marchese, our producer. He did this on Thursday, and, we got him in his coffee shop look. He had the baseball hat,
He's
regular
dressed to impress
t-shirt.
now. I like it.
Now, it looks like he's either got a job interview or he's got jury duty.
It's for your job.
Oh, okay.
You gave me heck last week. You're like, oh, go grab a jacket. And I go to grab a jacket today, and he's like, oh, you're taking this way too serious.
Well, I can't not bust you for this.
You got to come in with like a signature hat. So you came with the baseball cap. You got to get the PK Subban hat.
You got to get a nice fedora with a feather in it.
Get the Jimmy Olsen, old Cub reporter hat. That's what you need. Okay, this is Matty has questions. So what are your questions today, Matt Marchese?
All right, so we talked about Ryan Getzlaf, 1,000 games, and Stewie kind of teased it, so I'm going to ask the question. So is Ryan Getzlaf a Hall of Famer? Now, international play does come into effect when we talk about the Hall of Fame. 2 Olympic gold, World Junior gold, Stanley Cup champion, and he should finish with over 1,000 points. He's got to get in.
He's crossed a lot of barrier to entries. It's interesting. I know how you feel about this, Stewie, but my default whenever anyone asks me, do they belong in the Hockey Hall of Fame, my default is always no. But based on those that have come in before, then you look at Ryan Getzlaf, and I think you say yes. And listen, the international success, and he played on that Grand Forks junior team that barely won, that had a hard time through the round robin. That
he swept the floor with those Russians.
Grand Forks, Ralph Engelstad Arena, marble floors, beautiful facility. Yeah, for me, Ryan Getzlaf goes to the Hall of Fame.
For me, the answer is yes. Didn't win a lot of individual trophies, but he's going to have over 1,000 points. He's won the Stanley Cups. I think he's one of the main leaders of the game. But it always comes back to Pat Verbeek's not in the Hall of Fame. How do other guys get in? Pat Verbeek is sort of that bar that sets it for the Hall of Fame.
What for the uninitiated, what Stewie's talking about here is next time you're with your buddies, just call up Hockey DB and say, I'm going to read out a stat line to you, and you tell me whether this person should be in the Hall of Fame or not. Read out Pat Verbeek's stat line. And then if the person says, well, yeah, that's a 2-foot putt. That's a layup. That guy's got to go in the Hall of Fame. You just put Pat Verbeek in the Hall of Fame. Oh, and he's won a Stanley Cup, too.
I think that's a visor bias. They don't like his visor.
That was a bad visor. Talking about bad hockey swag last week, that was a bad visor.
What about yellow visors?
Eric Weinrich.
That's what I was going to, yeah. Didn't Kyle McLaren wear one, too?
I think.
Did he have a yellow visor, McLaren?
Didn't Weinrich have to wear it for an
eye sensitivity?
A vision reason?
I
thought
know.
I
had the mirror visor like Ovechkin going in that Brampton tournament.
Did you go tinted?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you didn't like tinted.
You went RoboCop
No, because
visor.
those tournaments were getting out of hand, so I had to wear visor. Sticks were flying, punches were flying, guys were fighting in the parking lot. I had to come ready for battle.
Stewie, I bet it's Chris's fault.
The thing is, Stewie wore it driving. It's weird.
Yeah, it was really weird. Speaking of Pat Verbeek, he has one of the all-time great nicknames, Little Ball of Hate. And hockey nicknames now generally aren't very good, or at least the ones that we get in public.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Stewie?
Yeah, we've got some. So gone are the days of Boom Boom Jeffrey on and the better ones like Steve the Puck Bazinski. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Cucumber.
Andre Red Light Rasico.
That was a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah, not very good. Why has it changed, and which is your favorite nickname?
I don't know that anyone. I mean, these were all. I don't know that it was ever that. I don't think anyone ever called George Vest. I don't think anyone ever walked up to George Vest and said, "Hey, charcuterie cucumber." I think that was all just writers, and they just called him that nickname. No one called him that.
So they're creative.
I think so. Though it's a failing of the media.
For me, it's Tyler Toffoli, and I can't say it on air, so I urge the fans to go Google Tyler Toffoli's nickname, one of the top of all time. But for me, I like the nicknames that I give people. So for me, I played with a guy, Ty Rimmer, who got called up 1 year to Manchester in the minors, and he had the team van, and he stopped for gas and put diesel gas in an unleaded tank. So from then on, we called him Diesels. His name was Diesel. But for me in Kingston, I played with Brian Rodney. His nickname was B Rabbit.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You know, he's got the best nickname in the NHL. Go ahead, Sweet.
Clark MacArthur gave Mark Mancurry the nickname West Mantooth. So that was one of my favorites.
Ooh, that's a good. You know, who's the best nickname in the NHL? Eric Holla. And it's not even close.
What is it?
It's not even close as we try to hit the post here on this one. Eric Holla's nickname is Holla Famer.
What a league.